my session, and I really overwhelmed that you have sent me email and you have messaged me for the conversation, and I am very grateful that you are my subscriber and you joined me. So could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for joining me here. So let me introduce myself. First of all, I would say thank you so much for hitting me up. Thank you so much for reaching out of me. You thought, you replied for having this conversation. So I am elated to see you here. Okay, so let me start my introduction. So, like my name is Kirti. I am from UP, a small village in Barshri. I am from there. If I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation from home science in this subject. Nowadays, I am a student and currently I'm pursuing GNA. And if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening song, playing badminton. I love traveling. I love shopping. And if I talk about my like, yeah, along with so I spending time with my mother a lot and with nature. Yeah, that's all about me. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. I really enjoy the way you talk. Yeah, and do you mind
Yes,
to me
and
introduce
um,
myself?
yes, I am very curious to know about yourself. So may I know something?
Definitely. As you know, this is Kirti. I basically belong from Uttar Pradesh. Currently, I'm living in Delhi for my study purpose. I'm pursuing graduation. This is my final year. And on the
Okay.
other hand, if I talk about my hobbies are like I love to go in a different genres. I love to go for traveling. I love to go for singing, dancing, reading books. So it changed over time. There is no fixed hobby I have.
Okay.
That's all about me in a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a wonderful introduction from your side. I got to know about you very well. Okay, so as you mentioned, right, you like a lot like singing and traveling. So how many places have you visited till now?
I have visited, so far I have visited, I think maybe 10 or 12 places. Like, yeah.
Okay,
First of all, I have visited Delhi
great.
as I'm living here because I belong from UP, so I visited Delhi. After that, I have visited
Oh,
Haridwar, Jaipur, and so many places. Like in UP, also basically we have a lot of different places like Varanasi and different places. I have visited there. I've never been to South, and there are so many. Yeah, Vaishno
okay.
Devi, Jammu Kashmir. I visited there also. So there are so many places I have gone, but I have
Okay,
already
so it
placed
means
so many things in my bucket list, and there is so much to explore.
okay, but I didn't visit anywhere so far because of my study. My parents they don't want to send me alone anywhere for visiting. So that's why I thought firstly I should complete my study, then I'll go anywhere. Till now I didn't get that type of chance to go anywhere for visiting.
I've never been
Okay,
alone
so
anywhere.
I'm
With
very
my family only, I've traveled.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so I am very curious to know, about your English journey. Like, how did you learn this language, and who prompted you to, start your YouTube channel? So, may I know?
Definitely, just 1 minute. Actually, there is one vendor who is coming.
Okay, okay, no issue. You can handle.
The voice was interrupting, so that's how I have to, turn off the mic and video. Yeah, you were talking about
Okay,
my
that's
English
okay.
journey.
Yes, yes, I'm very curious to know about your English journey because I have seen your some like yes, some videos not properly, but yeah, some I watched. So like I got you are too much good at English. So that's why I would like to know like about your journey. How did you get this fluency?
Definitely. It's not a normal journey, like it's not a normal journey that you started learning English as an interest. It was
Mhm.
totally different. I had bad comments from my friends, not more, but
Yes,
some
definitely.
few of my friends had giving bad comments and the using bad words that you're not able to speak a little normal English.
Yes.
That's hurt me a lot at that time, and later on I feel that yeah, they are right somewhere. Like I was not able to understand the newspaper, not even understand the book.
Yes.
That's how I feel myself that there is something which I'm lacking. Then gradually over time I started working upon it, and then later on I find that I got my smartphone, and then I just started going with books, YouTube videos, and so many research. There is not a single thing I have followed. I have gone with so many things. That's how I improved here. But the very important thing
Yeah,
is my
definitely.
practice. If I have stopped my practice, then I would not able to speak that much. That is very important.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, your journey is too much well. And yes, really, I would like to appreciate you. Like you thought, you thought for learning this language. So it's a good because if we have about English knowledge, so everyone like they want to spend their time with us, right?
Right,
So
right.
and if we know about English, so we can survive our life very good, easily anywhere. Nowadays, we can't say like why are we learning English? We can't say this time because everywhere most of the person they want to talk in English. And yes, because I have seen most of the places whenever I go anywhere, so most of the places I have observed, like yes, most of the time they prefer to talk only like English. So yeah, I can say nowadays communication skill is the best part of the surviving our good life. So yeah, it's a great.
It's
And
very
yeah,
good,
I
and
also
I
that's
want to know about your journey. Like you are improving your English, and your speaking style is quite different. Like you're speaking flawlessly. So what's the challenges you have faced? How you reached to this level? Could you please share?
yeah, definitely. I would like to share my English journey. Not there is no any specific reason like why did I learn this language, because when I was in school, and we can say I have faced many problems while learning this language, because as you know I am from village. So definitely in village it's a little bit critical for villager persons like learning English. You
Totally.
can you can consider like when we talk in English and when we use any words in English front of front of
In
our
front of
friends
anyone, right?
and front of anyone, so definitely they will laugh at you and they will consider like yes, she is consider herself very intelligent, that's why she is using English word, this
You
type
know
of.
what?
But like my family member they said to me like don't think about others, what they are thinking about, what are they thinking about you, and what are they saying about you. Just you should keep learning if you really want to learn this language. If you will think about others like what are they thinking about you, so I think you will not be able to do whatever you want. So but
Definitely, definitely.
when I was in school, so at the time, like I was very pathetic at English. Whenever I used to take any English book, so I used to learn a lot of like accent, different accent, so that while talking with someone, I can use those word, English word, so it will sound good. So this is how I completed my schooling. But when I came graduation, so one and first year and after first and second year completing, then when I came in third year, so at the time I got this mobile. By God grace, I got this mobile. So I started my studying. Or every student they got mobile for studying. Okay, so we started studying as like a limited, right? Like I had to read the book and I had to learn single words and question answer. That's enough for us. This type of I
Very nice.
started like studying.
It's
Yes.
totally nice
So, but
that the way you improved from gradually from your school time to college. But we always have room for improvement. So I would recommend you not to stop anywhere. Just try to focus more and try to work upon it more. Because as you were talking about the
yes,
people were backbiting or saying bad words, or they are
definitely.
making fun of you. But what I learned from my journey, that people, they have this work only, they don't have other work. They feel bad if you are improving, if you are working upon yourself,
Yes,
because they don't work upon themselves. But if you are working, they feel that you are going somewhere, and they feel jealous. Not everybody, but very few are there who feel, who might
you
feel
are. Yeah,
jealous.
there. Yes,
So what you have to do, you have to just focus on your goal, what you have decided,
on
just
your
go
goal.
for that. Don't think about people, just think about yourself first, your family, what they are saying.
Yes,
If they are protecting, they are supporting,
definitely.
that is the best thing for you, that you have supported by someone. So it's very
Yes,
important
actually,
nowadays to have a good command over English, otherwise you would not get anything. Like, this is the language which helps
definitely,
to connect internationally. Otherwise, if you would get any opportunity in future, that you are getting job and you have to talk with foreign clients, that time this skill will really help you in your journey.
definitely. Yes. First of all, I would say here, like when why I started my journey. Actually, first of all, first day I watched English with Dehati Madam video. I think, do you know about her? about her. I like firstly I watched her video. I got motivation from her because she's the inspirations of lots of the women, and
Right,
lots
of course.
all of women nowadays, after watching her video, they started their learning journey, right?
Right.
So that's why I thought, how can she speak English? She belongs to very rural area, despite she's speaking too much well, as like a superior eloquent type of. So I thought, I at the time I was thinking, like, how can I think I should learn this language. So that's why I thought, yes, I should try. But after try, 3 months I worked a lot, but again I thought exhausted, like, yes, it's too much difficult for me. But I pushed myself. No, I think I should try with much interest. Definitely we will feel like where are we lacking, so on that particular area we can work more. So
You know
that's why
what?
until
You have shared that you got
yeah.
tired of learning this language earlier or exhausted. Why
Yes,
it happens?
yes,
Because you know why it happens, because you are maybe following the same pattern. You are going with the same pattern, but you have what you have to do is you have to change the pattern. By the time, like, you have to choose another pattern. You have to go for another video. Just go for any good book, and if you have different
okay.
different like part of pattern, then you will definitely enjoy. If you know what happened when you watch a same movie every time, or same drama or something every time, then you might feel bored and you will not get interest
Yes,
in it. Same goes with English. If you do the same thing, like watching one video regularly, only one, following only one pattern, you will not get any interest or anything. This is the best
yes,
way to
yes,
improve. Like, you have to change the pattern. You have to go the way people are going with the modernization and the way they are learning. We have to switch to the advanced word. So that's very important. Like, you are going from basic, then taking small step, and then go to the advanced level.
yes, yes, definitely. Someone says, like, how nowadays, especially someone is saying, like, how can we learn English? Okay, so I would like to say, like, some persons, they are thinking only, like, how can we learn how to swim? Okay, so firstly I would say, rather than taking the step going into water, just we are thinking, and we are thinking, like, how can we learn how to swim? So until we will not go into the water, then how can we learn how to swim proper? Right?
Absolutely,
Firstly,
yes.
we want to learn. We want to clear learn, like, how to swim. So firstly, we will have to go into the water. Then we will learn. So
Absolutely right.
same
Very simple.
English journey, same, like, if we want to learn, so firstly we should start without just by thinking. We should practically start. Then we can change, like one day definitely we will see drastically changement in our friendship and in our improvement also.
Right, totally right. You will see, definitely, you will see that there is drastical change in yourself, the journey when you have started and now you have changed a lot. Okay, do you have any question for
Yeah.
me? If you have any query, like, related to English or anything, feel free to ask.
Okay, so okay. So like most of the persons nowadays, they are learning English, but they don't have environment, they don't have any partner. Like some of persons, they are making this type of excuses, like they want to learn this language, but they don't have this type of environment. So what would you like to suggest them? How should they start without environment, without any good way?
Okay, you have taken very good question, and we have a lot of things. First of all, I would like to suggest them. No, there is very less people who have this environment regarding English. Like, I also don't have environment related to English. Like, nobody is there in my family who speak good English. They know they have good command over English, but in terms of writing or very little. But the way I'm
Yes.
speaking, they are not good enough, because they all belong from Hindi medium, and they are not that much interested towards this. But we are the generation who are involving more into it. So what you can do, this is the very important thing, that you have to decide that you have to fix some time, like, for reading, for writing, for speaking, for listening. These are the four steps you can
Yes.
you can go for. And I don't think that there is anybody who don't have smartphone nowadays. Everybody, I think,
Yes,
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 have smartphone nowadays. You can take help. Social media is the best tool for help nowadays, because this is the
definitely.
digital world, digital era. This is the way you can help yourself. You can learn anything. You can learn any skill or any language. Even there are so many, youngsters who are learning foreign languages: Spanish, German, Chinese. These are the languages, and English is so common nowadays. So you can go for
Yes,
YouTube, you can go to Google, you can take help from ChatGPT, but you should have, limits, like what you are searching. You can go and you can just
okay.
practice. You can do shadowing practice. Shadowing is very important. Just be a mindful listener. You have to listen carefully. If you don't have environment, go in front of mirror, do shadowing practice. Be a good listener. Try to
Yes,
listen over time. Repeat the word
yes.
they are saying.
Shadowing practice
Try
is
to
the
focus on their gestures, the way they are expressing their words. You have to go for the speeches. Like there is a speech TEDx channel, and there is a English speeches channel. You can go for that. There's a news channels which would really helpful. These are the pattern. You can go for journaling at night. Like you can go for diary writing, journaling. This would really help. And if you
okay.
are
So as you
getting an opportunity, the very end, if you're getting opportunity to go outside, try to talk with anyone. Like a very common sentences: how are you, what are you doing, something like that.